Hello and welcome to Gist with OLUTAYO. I am OLUTAYO SOMIDE, and you know that anytime I come on, I bring my friends on and we gist and we talk. And my guest today is my friend of many years, dating back to the early 90s. And when his career started, and he's been consistent and he's been there since the 90s. Wow, how time flies. My friend is Dele Taiwo. You can see. Dele, good to have you. How are you?
How cool are you? Nice having you on
I'm good.
board.
Ó tọ́jọ́ mẹ́ta báwo?
Ah, are you more Poloko?
Well, we just say that we are grateful, we are glad that at least we have survived all
Yeah,
the talk.
you are still
We are
alive.
still
Corona has never take us away.
we are still here. All right. Are you here or there? Because I know that you are always here and there. Are you here or are you there?
Yeah, I've been in London since the beginning of the pandemic, and I'm still here.
Okay. That should be about March or thereabout. You've been in England.
February ending.
Okay. And how did you cope? How was it? The pandemic, the
Uh,
last 6 7 months.
my brother, it is not easy. You know, for someone to just be stagnant without doing anything, be be at home 247. All I was just doing is just eating, sleeping, watching films. I really turned to a robot. It was just recently that I was just doing exercises to keep my fit.
And praying. I'm very sure praying too, because
Hmm.
when the whole pandemic started, yeah, a lot of people were so scared. We didn't know if we were going to
Ah,
make it with the pictures that we were seeing, dead bodies and all of that. So what kept you going? Really, what kept you going apart from eating and sleeping? What kept you going?
um, actually, I like to pray. I like to pray a lot. You know, and aside that, I love to take things easy. Like that small boy, I calm myself down, so I never get
Mommy
too
be coming
worried.
down.
Yeah, I never get too worried. I just believe that qui sera, as in what is gonna be. So that's what has been keeping me fit anyway.
And the first wave, the first wave came, and then the second wave.
Yeah,
And now the second wave is in England, and
yeah.
they are targeted lockdowns and all of that. So you're still likely to be home, maybe for the next couple of weeks.
Actually, if not because of the project that I am doing now, I
Hmm.
supposed to have returned, but I've started the project before we end up the first lockdown. So, and I'm still on it because I'm about to release a single. So
Okay.
I just finished the audio, and I'm about to start the video. So that is what is still
Okay.
keeping me
Tell us
behind.
about the project. Does it have anything to do with the pandemic? What's the project about?
Actually, in the one of the tracks out of the single, I think I made mention
Hmm.
of something like that, just
Hmm.
to warn people against the coronavirus, how to keep themselves in the feed, something to be do and something not to be do, just
Hmm.
like an advice anyway.
Okay. So I know we still have the opportunity of having that single. Is it finished? Is it done? Or you're waiting for the audio to be done with the audio before you come up
Yeah,
with it?
the audio is almost finished in now. So, and immediately we finish the audio, we are proceeding to the video. We want the two to be out simultaneously.
And as you know, as we say this side, you don't want to funwaje ni audio ye die.
Of course, I'm good. If anybody does do, will not even listen to it, not 5G FM, because like you said in the beginning of the program, we've been together for ages. So anything about Dele Taiwo, at least Dr. Ambrose Shomide should be part of it, because we started Magic Moment together in the early 90s. So anything about me, by coming back now, you ought to be part of it, even majorly. So aláti fúnra wa jẹ.
I recall Magic Moment. Magic Moment. I was still in OGBC way back then.
OGBC, yes. You have
Magic Moment.
Okewale
then Shagun Shasha Shilon.
Yemi Okusheso.
Yeah. Magic Moment. That was the moment.
Was Tosin with us then? Tosin.
No. Tosin came in at the Ray Power AIT. Okay. Inception. Yeah. When I talking about Magic Moment, that was also a turning moment in juju music, in music genre in Nigeria. Take us back to how that journey started, the Magic Moment, that Magic Moment.
Just like the title of the record called itself Magic. Everything was like a magic to me there, I was thinking I was just having fun, but God turned it to miracles to me, That would be the first time I would be into the studio to do an album. As God will have it, the record was just bam. Before I know it, it has been all over. So I couldn't just believe it to myself, because I was just having fun. That I just wanted to sing. I just wanted to sing for people to see Dele Taiwo. But the kind of responses that I got then really made me to be a star. And it was that magic moment that is still surviving me till today. It's giving me names, fame, and everything. Everywhere I go, a lot of people say, "Is that not that guy that sang so something?" So I give God the glory.
Of course, there have been so many other magic moments since you started this career. Magic moments, and there were some other albums after Magic Moment. But it got to a time that I think you left Nigeria, and you were away from the scene for a while. Well, what happened then?
Actually, I just thought of relocating, because I brought the family abroad, and I just felt I should be with them for a while. And the economy in Nigeria then wasn't that encouraging, things during the Abacha something. So things was a bit tough. I just decided to relocate. To look for sort of means to get myself better. As time goes on, when I now realize that things have calmed down a bit, so I decided to come back home.
Okay. Since you came back to Nigeria, apart from this COVID-19, or rather that locked you down in the UK, since you came back, how has it been?
My brother, it has not been so easy, because trends are moving on fastly. There are a lot of things you've left behind that you need to catch up with. So with such of a thing, you have to study and see the way things are going on now, so as for you to blend with the trend. So those kind of a thing did not allow me to quickly go into the studio to go and do anything, because I wouldn't want to do anything that will not meet the trend or meet the demand of our people. But I thank God with no little time, I catched up.
Right, gentleman, Dele Taiwo. There are magic moments, as I said, in the course of this career. Are there awkward moments? Are there moments that you didn't envisage, that you felt, oh, maybe I should have taken a different decision, made a different move? I, you know, in the course of the last 2 decades and plus.
Yeah, there is because even there's one song that it was in hymns. They
Mm,
used to say, "Bó ti wù kórún kó mú tó, sọmọ dúdú díẹ̀ yóò wá. Bó ti wù káyé wá láyọ̀, yóò lákòókò ẹkún rẹ̀."
mm,
Life is always full of ups and downs. It got sometimes that things wasn't that rosy, rosy, rosy. So I felt like, why am I in this profession? But
mm,
someone that has been determined and foresight,
mm.
only what we just need to do is just to be praying, because I experienced a lot of crises then, and I felt like maybe I should leave the job and find something else doing. But that name has been there, so it was so difficult for me to to do something else, because people will just be looking, what happened to this person? What's happened to? So I just have to continue struggling till I get back to my shape.
Okay, one of the issues that you had was with uh, Pa Ike Dairo, about a
Yes,
song that you did, his song that you recorded,
yeah,
that you
Moshoriri,
wrote,
Moshoriri that I sang then.
and I think it created some issues then.
Yeah, yes, then when I was about to release, I wasn't the only artist, Yoruba artist, that has been singing someone else's music. And
Yeah.
when we wanted to do it, I gave a credit to Baba. But to my greatest surprise, I know something fisheries along the line. I was just being played, you know, perhaps because they saw me as a very young guy and not coming one. So they just played on me because we gave him a credit, and everybody knows that that song was firstly sung by him. So, but to our greatest surprise, so the first album, I won a lot of awards. Even that
Mm,
second album that created the issues, I see with that album, I still won an album. I mean, I still won an award, but it was after that award that the issue now came up, that they took us to court, this and that, and they said they have to ban the album on here, not to be played. So it suppressed a lot of things about me, but I said just have to move on. Even till tomorrow is one of the reasons my recording company were saying, before they leave the bank, they've wasted a lot of money. They've been on shortage. So you will not believe, up to today I've not collected a dime from my recording company, and I know the album makes a lot of waves.
Oh, hold on. Which of the albums? The Moshoriri album, or all your
Moshorire,
recordings?
no, Moshorire, and the first one, Magic Moments.
You didn't collect anything?
I haven't till today.
Is the recording company still existing?
Eh,
Another thing entirely.
I, that's another. I know they too were having their issues there, because before Raskimono died, he too was saying something that he wanted to go and sue them for. We were in the same recording company then, Polygram. So, but I've not followed them up for a while, so I didn't even know whether they're still existing or not.
And you don't have the copyright to the materials, you don't have access to the materials.
That was the stupidity I made then. I wasn't too, like I said, childhood exuberant. I wasn't too serious about it. I ought to have collected according to the contract, after 10 years, the copyright is supposed to belong to me, but I don't have the copy.
You don't have the copy. You don't have the copyrights. Even
Yes.
So what? You don't have
What?
that. What about the other
Yes.
albums that you recorded? Do you have
I
right?
did three. I did three for them. All the three that I did for them, I don't have the copy. It was with them, because then they were the ones sponsoring, doing a lot of things about it. So how I just got carried away.
You are making money. You are making money then, and the
I
fame
was
was there.
making money. I was making money outside the album, but from the album, I didn't make any money. But I got
Money,
fame from him.
money, fame, women. Let's talk about women.
Yes, yeah, but they are just our friends.
We know. We belong to the same environment, so to say. And there's no way you can talk about fame, you can talk about money without talking about women, because let's not pretend about it.
Yeah,
Without
because
them,
we can't rule them out of our business. So we can't. Without women, no, that business is not going to sustain.
okay, because many people said, and I want you to clarify that it was a woman that took Dele Taiwo out of Nigeria. At the peak of his career, a woman just took Dele and then took Dele to is it the US or the UK or Ireland then?
No, no, no one. I was the one that traveled to abroad by myself. Nobody took me to abroad. I got my visa and I traveled. So there wasn't any issue of such.
Okay, brilliant. Let's talk about you and other juju artists. What's the relationship like with King Sunny Ade, Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey, and when you came out, your style and that of Sashino Peters was somehow similar. Sashino Peters came out a couple of years before you came out, and you were singing fast paced rhythm, and percussion and conga played so much importance in your kind of music and in Sashino Peters kind of music. So there was this comparison. What has the relationship been like since?
Thank you. In the first instance, the likes of KSC, Daddy, Chief Commander Ebenezer Obey, we have a very cordial relationship because they are our elders. So we met them there. We always give them their respect, and they also see us as their son. So like Baba and Nomo. So that cordial relationship has been there. I've even played for King Sunny Ade's daughter wedding, like twice in Ondo. So that of SSP is like Egbo to me because my mother and our own mother, they are like a sister to each other. So we are so close. But in terms of the music, he is playing Afro, while Dele is playing funky juju. And there's a little difference in it, though both of us are playing juju, but Afro is different from funky because anything you call funky has to do with disco, has to do with swing. So most of our own lyrics blend with disco, while his own is like that of Afro, Fela, Nikulaku, something. So he now blended the whole thing with African percussion to make Afro juju, while mine is funky juju disco with percussions to make it funky juju. So that's the difference between the two.
Okay, so all this insinuation that possibly you have issues with Sashino Peters, possibly that you don't talk, all of those are just rumors and lies.
We still call each other like a week ago, and we spoke for ages. We might not be most of the time, but anytime we see each other, it will just be as if we are almost seeing each other every time. We will drink with one bottle of with one bottle of a glass. We will drink in a one bottle of in a cup together. We took one. We use one cup to drink.
Because that's how close you are. All right. So when is this new work, new single coming out? When should Nigerians expect it? Or should I
Hopefully
say
by
when should the
early,
world?
because we want people to use it for Xmas and Day and New Year and everything. We want them to use it to rock the Christmas festival. So it's gonna be out first or second week in November.
Okay, with the video too.
With the videos, yeah.
And everything done in the UK, audio, video, everything done in the UK.
Everything in UK. Everything in UK.
Okay, brilliant. So, what will you want to tell your fans that have been watching us since we started this discussion about 21 minutes ago?
Yeah. All I'll just tell them is to thank them very much for liking Dele Taiwo. I just want to let them know that I will not let them down, and they should still keep on praying for me for things to be more better. And they should be expecting rebirth. A couple of days, my new single is gonna be out, so they should be waiting for it to go and buy it, to go and enjoy it.
Well, there's no way we can end this conversation without me either pleading that even though there are no percussions, there are no keyboards and guitars, you leave us with something to move our body.
Ìlú rẹ ó titun ni, ìlú rẹ ó titun ni, ìlú rẹ ó titun ni. Àwa la ń kọrin fáwọn tó mọ yáyé láwùjọ orin. Aláwa la ń kọrin tó mọ yáyé láwùjọ orin. A fẹ́ pèdè, adùn rẹ ó oyin, adùn rẹ ó oyin. Oyin adùn rẹ òré 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 òré. Oyin adùn rẹ òré 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 òré. A fẹ́ pèdè. Ẹ̀sìn mọ́ gbọ́ wìrìwìrì lẹ́nu wa o. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ sì mọ́ gbọ́ kẹ́rìkẹ́rì kẹ́ńkẹ́. Èṣù ti kẹ́ràn ìmọ̀tádòfo. Ìdè mi ti já o lọ́wọ́ ogun tó ń lé mi kiri. Ojú tọ̀tọ̀ tó ní kí n máa láyọ̀ dọjọ́ alẹ́ o. As part of the rebirth.
Gentleman Dele Taiwo, I must thank you for spending time with us and gisting with me this evening. Enjoy the rest of the day.
And you too, my brother.
And my regards to the one love, bro.
Love.
All right, I've been talking with gentleman Dele Taiwo. That's just with Tayo for now. Enjoy the rest of the day. Cheers.